When you put your best foot forward just to get stepped on, we'll stay strong, stay strong, stay strong. And hold on, hold on, hold on, yeah.
Okay, you beautiful big heroes, welcome back to the back of the semi-truck. And if you're new around here, welcome to the back of the semi-truck as well. And as of what we are about to watch, I have no idea which episode we're on, but I do know that we are in chapter 2, not chapter 2, but season 2, phase 2, whatever you want to call it. I said volume because I literally just got done watching one of the volumes of RWBY, and volume was still stuck in my head, so it is what it is. But I can't remember exactly where we left off on the last one. Actually, I kind of vaguely do. I think it was the episode, oh, it was the Globby episode, that's what it was, yes, because we keep getting music in the last 2 episodes between High Voltage becoming flippin' ill ladies, and then we had Globby with a rock ballad of all things. I mean, oh my gosh, it was so flippin' awesome. I loved it. Oh gosh, how could I even forget that? Now that I know where we are in this season slash phase 2, as Fred would like to say, I am just, yes, I can't wait to see what flipping comes next. Granted, what I really want is a chill episode where I can just relax and there's not too much story, but I also want the story to progress a little bit, not too much, but a little bit, because I want the story, I wish I could get my words correct in my head tonight, but for some reason everything's jumbled up. I guess that's what happens after you try to sit back and relax after driving 500-600 miles a day. But, you know, hey, whatever. But yeah, I want an episode with Aunt Cass again. I want her to go defend her flipping kitchen, you know, cooking championship thing. That's what I really want. Because that was a laid back, pretty, relaxed episode. And it was fun. It was goofy. It was just fun. I've been using a lot of adjectives lately. You know, I need to really stop. And just for the sake of bragging, by the way, since I've got this issue over here, I finally got me a copy of The Last Ronin, folks. Yes, I know a lot of y'all probably don't care, but you know what? Fred's into comic books. I'm into comic books. It's the 3rd printing, and I'm just happy to frickin' have it. So, yes, I am definitely... It's a little bit of bragging, but I got it, finally. I couldn't get a 1st printing or a 2nd printing, but I got that flippin' 3rd printing. So, with that said, let's find out what we got going on. First things first, though, we got an old lady, whatever, you know, what's on the screen on front of me right here, what I get a, screenshot of first and foremost. I got an old lady walking across the street with her walker. So, let's see where that is. In 3, 2, 1, and play. Hey, speaking of comics.
Was indeed Heathcliff. We took
In
a
fact,
dive into the new Captain Fancy.
Fred dazzled with his
we got more comics.
insights.
I was the one who noticed that the artist aged.
Brace for impact.
What in the world? Is that Richardson? No, we got a new villain here in phase 2.
Loud noises are exciting.
Oh, nice driving, dude. Oh, sweet. Dude, they hired the best butler.
Whoa. All worked up. Here, let me get that for you.
Oh gosh, dude, no, that's nasty.
Hey, look, a bonus tater tot. From the future.
Or not.
Unfortunately, Fred's been right multiple times, so we might have cars from the future, as he says it.
It's BYOS. Bring your own stickers. Great. Not another sticker party. Is that Gogo? Fine. Fine is Gogo for yay!
Oh, come on. How bad can they be?
She also plays the electric harp, has a butterfly aviary in her closet, and don't forget her smile.
The butterfly, the word I can't pronounce properly,
it's Pilates,
but that's interesting.
Through the entire workout.
Huh.
Guys, I can feel it. My cheeks are getting so swole.
Okay.
Surprise portrait!
Honey Lemon, it's starting to get a little creepy.
Hey, Max, let's go.
I should have come up with the second part of this plan.
Okay. Oh, sweet. Reminds me of some Rocket League. Speaking of that, eventually I've got to give y'all my PlayStation, ID and stuff, so y'all could like add me and we can probably play some games or something. Sweet. Oh, this old lady a second time.
Driving challenge. Mr. Sparkles.
Too bad.
Him again.
Wah, wah, wah. Racer numero uno, you are Black Flag. Not there. Big Hero 6 got in my way of these fabulous cashmere lined driving gloves. Not you. You go now.
Yeah, you're a loser. Go.
The sticker party's still here.
So who's her other friends?
Uh-oh,
Oh, it's everybody else.
What's going on? Gogo, I know how much you treasure your stickers and my Smilotis and my surprise portraits.
Smilotis.
What are you getting at?
Okay.
I just found out that
You seem extremely huggable.
Look, we need some information.
Robbie said you know
I
what's
like
up.
you, dude.
Down, what's going
That's-
on.
I like you so much, Felony Carl.
Felony Carl and I go way back.
How well-to-do are we talking?
Ascots. And monocles.
Oh.
Ascots and monocles.
Why are
Then
these rich people
monocles.
drone car racing?
Wow.
Poor people can't.
That is well to do.
Oh, the money.
Now we hug.
Oh gosh, I bet Felony Carl gives the best hugs.
Hey, Gogo, sorry
Oh my
for all the
gosh.
boxes. I'm gonna try to be out by the end of the week. Really? My pencil. There you go. Oh, thanks. That's really sweet.
Hard for you to get your feelings out,
Stop
huh?
judging me with your blinks.
So we need someone we can trust.
Aunt
Looks
Cass.
extremely rich.
And is also
Nope.
a great driver.
Oh, yes.
Is Master Fredrickson?
Yes, you
Wait,
can.
that's it. I know exactly who our driver should be.
I'll do it.
I
No,
think somebody's
go
ready for
away.
the nappity nap, sleepity boop.
I am not ready for my nappity nap sleepity poop.
Back when I plucked Heathcliff out of butler school, I schooled him on undercover
You know,
work. Doctor
Heathcliff
hot air balloon
has been
uses.
aging
He could pull
very
the wool
well.
over its mother's eyes.
Oh, indeed, sir. Thank
Give him a little pound there. There you go.
Yeah. Thanks for your help.
Oh, go. Just share your feelings and tell Honey Lemon to stay with being your roommate.
So nobody can touch them. Not the heat, not the super weirdos.
Sounds peachy.
How peachy.
That's
Extra
pretty peachy, yeah.
Well-to-do thrill seeker, you're in.
Ew.
Oh, Fred.
Monocle is squeaky.
Not just any comic book, silly. The most valuable comic book in the world.
You know, that's not a bad idea to go stealing comic
Rare
books.
Comics.
You're sure it's the most valuable?
Ha! I knew you couldn't resist.
Alright, so you are in the green car.
Invisible, sir.
Ready, Roadsters? Time to play Maximum Insane Driving Challenge.
Then why would Mr. Sparkles say it was here?
Unless...
He's going to steal it from somewhere else. You just got... you just got Mr. Sparkle. Really, old lady? Look at Heathcliff.
Where is he?
Huh.
Oh, like a butterfly's kiss.
Maximum Insane Manual Mode.
Oh, really?
I've lost control of my car. Thanks for not
Interesting.
playing, sir.
What the? Oh,
Guys, Sparkles is one of the cars
dang.
and just took out Heathcliff.
Indeed.
Ah, Heathcliff. You were doing so good, dude. Oh. Override the electronics, huh? Nice. Although that did seem a little bit too easy.
Bet your cycle can't do that. You haven't seen the last
Okay.
of me.
Well, at least this time it isn't the old lady. Hey, Heathcliff. See, that's what he's used to driving, is that limo.
We did it! Teamwork!
Yama, come on, dude. Did you not forget?
You failed because you and Mr. Sparkles did not communicate honestly.
Wait.
It's about time. Now that they got everything out the house, now she's gonna tell her.
Everyone knows I don't do feelings, but sometimes it's worth it to make an exception. I'll feel...
Alone.
You'll feel... lonely. Oh, go, go! I'd really like it if you would stay.
Hey, it turned red.
Yay! I'd love to stay!
Yay! Now you get to move all your stuff back in. Oh, well that was pretty sweet. She actually posed for it.
Not get posted.
Too late.
Interesting abilities.
So, now you're coming to her. Okay, so, yes, that is interesting that he ends up... I thought we were going to get an episode that didn't have nothing to do with her whatsoever, but, you know, lo and behold, that's what we got. You know, Mr. Sparkles couldn't do it by himself, so he has to go over to her. And I see what's happening is we're building kind of a superhero team kind of deal going on here. And, you know, it's not a bad thing, you know, not a superhero team. We're building a supervillain team, kind of like, you know, Spider-Man had the Sinister Six. So, you know, we're going to kind of have the big villain six here going on. So we got the ill girls, we got, oh, what's his face? The one that was a monster before we even knew that this was a thing. Him, because I can't think of his name. Then we have, the knife girl who throws the knives and cuts things. She's the cat-like one, and then we got pretty much we're working our way up to like 6 of them to counteract Big Hero 6. So that might be creating an interesting little plot line. So, but I did get what I technically wanted. I got an episode that still furthered the story a little, kind of like what it just did there at the end. And on top of that, it was a character that we don't see much of, such as Aunt Cass. I wanted Aunt Cass, but I got somebody else that I also love as well, and that was Heathcliff. Now, Heathcliff wasn't in the episode like a bunch, like, you know, Aunt Cass was in that one episode that I liked, but he was here. He was getting some focus. He got some backstory. You know, Fred's dad sent him out and about all the time going undercover and whatnot like that. So we find out he's kind of a half a spy for Fred's dad, and he's aged incredibly well, and he's a heck of a driver. Granted, in that video game, he didn't have that much skill, honestly. Granted, he could drive, but he just did not have the skill that it took to actually win the thing and stop what's-his-face. Now, when he did have the skill was when he jumped back in that limo and saved that woman and her baby. That's the car he's used to driving. So that was a nice little nod that, look, I've got my skill. Look, this is my car. This is my vehicle. I drive the big stuff. You know, I drive stuff with the length. I know how to work these steering wheels. So, yeah, he's definitely got some character development. Go-Go got some character development as well. Granted, you know, Go-Go's pretty much always been the sarcastic and the, yeah, whatever, blah, blah, blah type, you know, character. She's been the one that a lot of people relate to, but now she's kind of showing her sensitive side, and she's kind of like, you know what, I don't share my feelings often, but guess what, you know, I'm going to miss you, Honey Lemon, if you leave here. So I want you to stay, continue to live with me, let's have our sticker parties, let's have these. And she almost did the selfie where she was just keeping her normal face, and it's like, okay, yeah, on the inside you're smiling, but she then kind of cocked a little smile and tilted into the camera a little. So that was a bit of a character development right there, I think, with this episode. Is she's kind of just coming along now, and she's kind of like, you know, hey, I got feelings too, and I mean, I gotta share them sometimes, and I want people to know that I've got feelings and all this stuff. So that was a good thing, and we didn't really focus too much on anybody else, but I did not mean to be like, hey, I got these comics, and that's actually not a comic. That one's a comic, Ice Cream Man. I'm finally going to be able to sit back and read issue 1 of that. This was a promotional ad, and it was free for a new company out there called Bad Idea. And that's a new publishing company for comic books. And from what it looks like, they got some pretty decent, you know, some interesting comic books coming out. But whenever I mentioned something first about comic books, I did not have any idea that it was going to be ultimately about a comic book heist of all things. I was like, okay, I can't help it. I've got to brag. And I pulled up the last Ronin issue 1. 3rd printing. Yes, it's the 3rd printing. I couldn't get lucky enough to get the 1st printing. Oh, I want that. But you know what? Hey, I'm satisfied with 3rd printing. It'll still, you know, it's still the same book. So it doesn't matter to me. So yeah, I had no idea about that. It's just a coincidence. Just like a lot of times, sometimes I would wear various shirts that had something stupid written on it, and it had something to do with the episode. That's all a bunch of coincidences. But you know what? I am out of stuff to run my mouth about, so I am going to now pass this off to y'all. I've got to get out of this truck, stretch my legs, do my normal routine, get out here. I've got to find some food to eat tonight because honestly, I'm tired of being on a diet, so I'm kind of going to eat some fattening stuff, and I'm going to enjoy it. It's not going to be, you know, fattening too bad, but, you know, you kind of get tired of, you know, diets sometimes. So, you know, I'm going to pass it off to y'all. I'm going to go out there and do my thing. Y'all know the drill from here. Hit the like, tickle to subscribe. Don't be texting and driving. And as Mr. Rogers always says,
and I like you as you are, I do.